Good evening all. We're back again to play some Slay the Princess. A lovely cozy game given to us by Becky. So cozy. So, Slay the Princess is a very strange game, it seems. It has us in a loop of constantly trying to decide whether we are doing the right thing from all sorts of perspectives. Right. Let's load up the game. That's in the wrong place. That needs to be over there. As for YouTube uploads, I finally got through rendering most of King's Quest and putting that up on YouTube as we speak. And there we go. Oh yeah, content warnings, horror, horribleness, pinned comment in the chat for any sort of trigger warnings. But don't worry, it is more on the eerie side than it is like right in your face. So, but yeah, so on the uploads front, we've just got Hobbs Barrow and Blueprints to go. Oh, and Full Throttle, because we played that as well. So yeah, we're getting there, and then I should be able to release all of it, drip feed it out. So we're almost there. It's taken a lot of time, but mainly because the rendering of the original streams into a nicer format, cutting off the intros, cutting off the outros. So it's any be right back moments. I'm not fully scrubbing the streams. Oh god. I'm basically just trying to make them sort of fairly raw, but without like the 5 minutes of the starting soon screen at the start and that kind of thing. So anyway, hello Becky, hello Raven, hello Mother Trucker. I'm not moving 31C outside and 34C inside. I hate this weather. Yeah. So our house is like an old Victorian, whatever, Edwardian, I don't know. A proper British English house. I mean, we only live in like a maisonette. It's been split into two. Which is a shame because it was a beautiful house and now it's had the landlord special of being split into two and any odd jobs made as cheap as possible. So like the any rooms that were added, like a toilet, like a bathroom down. You stay still. Ooh, gave me the heebie-jeebies. Go away. I'm trying to talk to people. But yeah, the point is the house is proper brick, so in the summer it actually stops it from getting quite warm, especially with the house being surrounded by like shrubberies and trees and stuff, which we should also look after, but we're just letting them overgrow. And the downside is that during the winter we freeze. So 1911 this house is, so holds heat. Oh yeah, all right, you go back to what you're doing. Thank you. Right, let's just, ooh, we haven't had a bot in a while. Could someone stamp on that bot, please?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I'll let this play out. Well, I'll probably let most of the dialogue play out for anyone who needs to catch up. The premise is that there's a cabin in the woods with a princess in the basement, and then we have been told to slay the princess. Things we've already done is turn the other way and walk away as best we can, but the narrator forces us back on path, but knowingly does so. He talks to us. We tried to do everything we could not to slay the princess. Then on the second run, when the loop started repeating again, we did exactly what we were told and went and slayed the princess. On the third run, I think we found the princess's ghost, because we'd already technically slayed them. We've met the narrator, we've met our hero voice, we've met the cold, which is just a very nonchalant, matter-of-fact cold voice. And there was the contrarian who did the opposite to everything. But yeah, like usual, we've kind of made enemies with the narrator. The same like in Stanley Parables and those kind of games, which is quite funny to sort of stay on brand. Technically, the ghost was actually part of the second run. Yeah, well, nothing in this game is straightforward, so... Alright. Cool. So, let's just carry on. You guys will get the gist.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
There's lots of options, which is interesting. What always fascinates me about these games is if you could put it up on a wall and make like a flow chart of how it would work. I would love to see what that would look like. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to is because she's locked up? These all seems fairly normal so far. Killing the princess seems kind of bad. Can't someone else do this? I definitely clicked continue, didn't I? That's always the hard thing with these games. Have you ever considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
So I only really learnt what a nihilist was recently. And I do know I have nihilist tendencies, but nihilism can go two very different ways. Obviously, I'm not a full-on nihilist. That hello, Ivy. Can get very negative, should we say? But there can be a very positive side to nihilism. How do I explain nihilism? It's like, why bother? Is basically the motto. Things will be how they are. Kind of. I think is generally what it is. But you can go two very different ways with it. One, you can go very south where it's just like, why bother? So you don't bother doing anything. Or nothing means anything, so I'm going to do whatever I like, which is the very positive side of it. Where you sort of live your own rules, I suppose, because you know that it kind of doesn't matter at the end of the day, I guess, if you had to really boil it down. But yeah. Very interesting looking into it. Anyway. The end of the world. What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's there is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Well, how long has she been there? If she could end the world, she could have done it already, if there's a ticking clock.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Which ones have we already done? What's all this? Oh, the history. Oh, cool. Oh my god. It just keeps going. Is this an entire script of what's happened so far? Up to a certain point, anyway. Skip, auto, save. We've done a lot of these before. Let's just go up to the cabin and see what it's looking like.
Up the short path to the cabin, you'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed to the cabin. Okay, I haven't noticed anything different yet.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Pointing out from the table edge. Madman, whoever placed that.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I'm gonna go without the blade this time. I don't know what's down there anymore because we've already had a few different versions, so.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated.
I feel like it's not registered my save.
This is an oppressive place.
Because nothing's...
Hello? Is someone there?
Hang on. When was that? I'm sure I pressed continue, but I'm going to just load this just to be sure. Yes. Oh wait, are you sure you want to overwrite now? Load. Loading will lose unsafe progress. Yes.
You're on a path in the... You're here to slay...
Okay, maybe we did just happen to wipe the slate clean in a fair way. Alright, let's just quickly click the ones we did.
Of course I haven't. I mean...
Then it was...
While I appreciate the mental exercise, nevertheless, and before you decide causality, it's no use unless...
Okay.
You make a warning.
Get back to where we were then.
The interior of the...
Enter the basement without the knife.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp.
It's the very default run at the minute. This is like we first turned it on.
If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I think we just try and be nice this time. Oh, I'm here to save you, and then lie I'm here to save you. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you? Question mark? That would open up an interesting conversation, at least.
You must have the wrong address.
Great job. You've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. You were joking about coming to kill me, right? Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
Let's see what I can do. Examine the chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
If she bites my head off, well, that's an interesting story.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? Or I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Ugh.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
Wow.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
I mean, technically, you could probably just break her thumb and that would be enough.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
What?
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Uh-oh.
Is someone else here?
Hey, let me out of here.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
I wonder if I can negotiate with whoever shut the door because the dagger's out there.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight
Yeah.
panic rising in the princess's voice.
Ooh.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Grim, that we could have thought about this for a second longer. There's lots of arteries in there. You've also got bones to deal with. Ugh.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
I haven't liked anything that we've done. Slay the princess or save the princess? I think we'll go with save, since that's kind of what we've had in mind for this one.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
She's got little bird bones, noodle arms.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't.
Says the narrator.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Only option, approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Stupid narrator.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
No, you can't just tell me what I'm doing. Railroading.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Why did you do... Oh, come on. Oh, I like how, yeah, you're supposed to assume that it's all just slay the princess, but I scrolled down, and then there's one, warn her, and then the rest is slay the princess. That's pretty cool.
Stop that.
So we warned her.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Oh, and again to slay the princess. And then one resist option, which we'll do.
The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
If she's so powerful to end the world, she could end me now.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Uh-oh. Well, I guess...
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Because you told me I'm not dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Are you though?
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Good.
Whatever.
You're part of everyone.
She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
We were judging her on her knife wielding skills while she's stabbing the shit out of us.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade
Yeah, walk it
does
off.
A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be
True.
long before you bleed out. With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right?
I mean, it can if you're full of holes.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2. The Damsel.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Stanley is here to slay her. Yeah, we've reached chapter... I don't know quite how it works, because I'm still trying to get bearings, but we've reached chapter 2 twice now with different subheaders. So, don't know how many chapters there are. I'm getting terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this happened already? Yeah. Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? Oh, you're a bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. Proceed to the cabin. Turn around. Let's call the narrator a bastard.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time.
Oh yeah, every time he pretends he doesn't know. Becky says it depends on the choices I've gotten to chapter 4-5. Okay.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he?
Oh, I like this voice.
Our beloved will have to be sneaky about it.
Oh, because we saved her, we're now smitten by her. Yes, this is a character I can get behind, I think. The very sort of Gaston / suave / all sorts.
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
The four of us. The princess, smitten, hero, and I guess myself.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. Sounds like
absolutely not.
Sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
Hell yeah.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Very nice. We are definitely playing to smitten. Tally ho, zippity zap and sing sang spirit. Let's see if I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Oh, I think we've had this conversation with the narrator before, and he's like, I don't know, but hypothetically, this is why. Okay, proceed to the cabin.
A warning, before you go any further. She will lie.
She will cheat, blah, 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 blah.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
Whisper can do it.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
The voice actor must have had a lot of fun doing all these characters.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Proceed to the cabin. My love!
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
I'm going to ignore the mirror this time, because it seems to... There's definitely some fuckery with the mirror, but I haven't quite figured it out. I'm going to try and ignore it for a while.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
We'll take it, just because it might help us free our beloved. Approach the mirror, take the blade. Take the blade.
You take the
Swing.
blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies.
Sword. That word has now got 4 more syllables than it had before.
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge, and
On
hopefully
edge,
it doesn't
get it?
get turned on us. Again, there's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
Saving our beloved. Oh, ignore the mirror stuff. Ooh, the mirror disappeared.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Let's hope it says, my love.
Hello? Is someone there?
Nope.
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
But,
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
your manipulation. My love!
Walk down
Oh,
the stairs and lock
is that a more
eyes with the princess.
fancier dress?
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero.
Yeah.
I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero.
Oh, the hero voice liked being called a hero.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Oh. That's interesting that the narrator is now actually getting information for the first time himself.
That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Hello there. How you doing?
We damned a whole world. But everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
So does the narrator know the fact that we're jumping between worlds, or is he making like a guess? We know that one. Do I have cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time. What happened after I died? Yeah. Oh yes, I mean she's acknowledged it, so yeah, what happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Okay. I'm sorry what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body and was extremely unfair. I mean, it's the first time we've actually mentioned the word the narrator to someone.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Ah,
She took that in stride, to a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect. Do you think she's
My love.
someone like him telling her what to do?
oh yeah.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
This game is so weird. You killed me last time. Why did you? Do I have a cut? You're out again. I really didn't like that last time. But before we start talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
I don't care what my sweet princess says. She has eyes like ponds reflecting the stars above. I have no feelings one way or the other about the world ending. Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague, and I hope you brought a slow and painful ruin to them. No, I don't want the world to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
Okay.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself. I'm not so sure.
Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Ooh.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird? She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behaviour and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
It'd be funny just to do a 180 now in our little playthrough and just stab the hell out of her. Rescue the princess.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? Yes.
Ooh, he's gonna do it again.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings, and doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings.
What?
That shouldn't have worked.
No, it shouldn't.
I'll be damned.
I'm actually in agreement there.
I can't believe it, but I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I wonder if it ever explains our little, like, goblin form.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I mean, she acknowledges that, you know, this time and so on.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
Ah.
Ugh, are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved.
I'm waiting for her to just bite our head off like some sort of Black Widow.
Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it. You're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
Let's go to Disneyland. What do you want to do? We'll leave and then we have our whole lives to figure out what we want to do next. Let's try and get more information. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
There's going to be a moment she's just going to turn on a dime.
You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
Oh, here it comes.
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
This is like asking your partner where you want to go to eat. Or what takeaway do you want to order? I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? I just want to leave. We can figure it out later. If you want to leave, then let's leave. Something isn't right. Here, I'm sorry, slay the princess. I don't like your indecision. Here, a knife to the chest. There must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
She can't just want to make us happy. It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
Uh-oh. Why is the music going weird? But you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
God damn it! She's turning into a nightmare. Her eyes are getting too big as well.
Is she broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
Nope. I wonder how many times we can ask her what she wants. I want you to tell me what you... No, we did that already. I want you to make me unhappy. I want you to make me unhappy.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy, I can make you unhappy.
Oh, God.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right.
Needs more sparkles. Ugh.
I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
Okay, clearly something is happening here, and I'm very scared. What if we just don't do anything? What if we just stay here? Nobody gets hurt, and we just figure out a way to be happy together.
Oh, is that really what you want?
Oh,
If you think that would make you happy, then...
we're going around in circles.
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
I guess we could do that.
We snapped her out of it a little bit.
Oh, at least she's normal again. Normal again? Can't you tell she's sad? She's distraught. This is unacceptable. But she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she? No. It has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess, if we just say the right things, if we just showed her the contents of our heart, she'd be happy here.
Is Smitten about to stab me in the heart?
As the voice thinks its thought, your hands raise, fingers pointing towards your chest, and
Uh-oh.
then... What? No, you absolutely do not do that. Oh, but I do. What? What is he doing?
He's going to rip out our heart.
Are you sure you want to know? I suppose I can't stall forever. You plunge your nails into your chest, digging deep, grasping for a handhold. And you find it, your fingers curling around your ribs.
Oh no, what are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider.
Yeah, that's my job.
And yet, it's done, isn't it? It will be soon. You yank violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself apart inch by painful inch. Your exposed heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest.
Jesus,
The loosened
so strong just to rip a chest open.
threads of your body unfurling to cover the surface of the room.
Threads of my body.
Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't know she wants.
Ugh. How mad must we seem to her to be like, what do you want? She's like, I want to be happy. And then we're just like, here, my heart.
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something. It's beautiful.
The princess, mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and then everything goes dark and we die? Yes.
Epilogue. Oh, happily ever after.
You're on a path in the woods. Mate, we're clearly already in the cabin.
Mate, bruv, we're in the cabin, innit? Not that I've ever seen a cabin that looks like this, but...
Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh. Huh. So you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part of my opening monologue yet. We've been here before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You knew about the Lupin last time. Not that he was eager to divulge that.
Skeptic.
And right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome! Can't say I'm happy to be here. Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from. Meaning you doomed an entire other reality. But I'm sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes? We know that you keep telling us that, but we've never seen a world end. As far as I'm concerned, that whole conversation is just noise. And I'm stuck on a better question. Where's the other one?
The one.
The other one? Yeah, a certain lovesick fool has been suspiciously quiet. One might even say, absent.
He's turning into Snake at this point. Yes, a certain lovesick fool.
Oh, you're right. It's a little quiet here, isn't it? Maybe that's one of the rules. Maybe only one bonus voice is allowed to be here at a time. Bonus voice? I'm just as important as you are.
Bonus voice. I'm just as important as you are.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. All I'm saying is that it's my third time here and it's your first. You're not unwelcome, but from my perspective, you're definitely bonus. I'm going to describe the room now. The interior of the cabin is vast
the DM trying to move the story on.
Arched windows line the walls, their multicolored glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. An iron chandelier hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering light, vaguely illuminating the massive room. This is a house fit for royalty. Before you, there isn't a blade, is there? That's not good.
And there's also a large mirror. Does it matter if the blade's here? We didn't use it last time, and the time before that, she used it to kill us. So none of you are going to talk about the mirror. Approach the mirror, turn around. What is up with the mirror? Does it matter if the blade's here? We didn't use it last time, and the time before that, she used it to kill us.
I see your point, but it's still an option that's been taken away from us. I don't like losing options. Yes, and it's an important one. It's your implement. You're going to need it if you want to do this right. And the fact that you're here, right now, again, means that you have not yet done this right.
I did do it right the second time, and I was just left in eternity.
But it's not there, is it? We don't even get the choice. So, what are we supposed to do?
Yeah, don't blame us.
I don't actually know. I'm sure it'll turn up somewhere. It has to. It's part of the whole structure of this place, I think. At the very least, it's important.
Oh, look. There's literally nothing else we can do. We can turn around and leave, but don't really want to start a loop over if the mirror seems to be the focus, which it does in this one because it's huge. So none of you are going to talk about the mirror?
Oh, I see it. I've just been preoccupied with everything else going on. Like the fact that we can rip our own heart out without deciding that's what we're going to do. Is that what happened to you last time? How did that even work? You better not do it again. Lucky for you, the one who did it is the one who's gone. Wonderful. Moving on, I have no idea what you're talking about. There is no mirror. There's only the stained glass windows, the empty table where your blade should be, and the door to the basement. Well, there it is, right in the middle of the room. Mirror or no mirror, the door to the basement, your only way forward, is just on the other side of the room. How about you walk over there?
At least it's kind of in line with the door, so... approach the mirror.
You cross the room, stopping just in front of the door to the basement. What is this about that supposed mirror? Just reach forward and fumble around a bit. I'm sure you'll find the handle.
Hence just jump into it like it's Mario 64 world. Yeah. If it gives me an option to just sort of hurtle myself at it, I will.
Well, shall we have a look at ourselves?
Reach forward.
You reach forward, your hand instinctively wrapping around the handle. It's gone. I don't like things disappearing on us. I don't like how fluid reality seems to be. Neither do I. And then you push the door open. Marvellous. We can proceed. It would seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all.
Oh.
Rather, they go up. They're draped in fine carpet too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet.
Is there any correlation between the voices before and the situation after? Because this is probably what Smitten wanted for our beloved.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, that doesn't work here at all. This place is nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown me off my rhythm.
I like it, though.
Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess. No, you absolutely do. Just because she lives in a nice house doesn't mean she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality. It's in her very nature.
Eat the rich.
Am I the only one who remembers how much she changed last time? Does she even have a nature? That is precisely why she poses a threat. I don't know, she got weird for a second, yeah, but she didn't change that. We have to move on. This is a wildly dangerous line of reasoning. No, you can't just say that and not... Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
Undercurrent of fatigue.
You're home. dinner's ready.
As much as I desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it. The more we think, the worse this gets. Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what we're used to. I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice. That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. I need to stop talking. I need to stop talking. Just go upstairs, okay? And don't eat the food.
Yeah, but you're a skeptic, so. Proceed up the stairs.
This hall, like the one below,
Ooh.
is grand and beautiful. Torches bathe the room in warm, comforting light, just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall, woven with scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance. The many cloth eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the centre of the room, the princess seated at its far end.
Well, it seems lovely.
Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the princess's neck.
That might pose an issue.
So that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart.
Hmm.
Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved. That's easy.
Yes, what a lovely shadow demon you have. Yes, we haven't really addressed it yet, have we?
Isn't that suspiciously easy? There has to be a twist.
Yeah, you go
There
skeptic.
has to be something waiting for us. You saw what happened to her last time. She's not what she seems.
This voices every player character in D&D.
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you.
Ooh.
You're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
Isn't that better? It is better, right?
What is this place? What are we supposed to do now? You mentioned dinner on the stairs. Excuse me? Get up. Slightly push yourself from your seat. Say the princess. Let's try and get information. So, what is this place?
It's our happy ending, just like you asked for. It's everything we're supposed to have ever wanted.
I mean, any house we can call a home. It's a millennial dream. No landlord. What are we supposed to do now?
Oh, right, dinner. I'd totally forgotten about it.
The flames burn bright and a shadow dives across the table. In its wake, it leaves a feast.
Go ahead and dig in. I'm sure you're hungry.
I can get used to this.
Remember what I said.
Yeah, you're scared of everything.
It looks so amazing, and after everything we've been through, we could really use a break. Are you sure we need to be so concerned? I'm not sure about anything, and that's the problem. For what it's worth, I generally don't think one should trust strange food that magically appears on a table. But nothing here is exactly what I expected it to be, so make of that what you will.
Taste everything, says Montrika, or refuse her hospitality, or eat. Well, since it's here, eat.
You begin
Nom, nom,
to
nom, nom, nom.
feast, and the princess follows suit, her soft smile never fading.
Yeah, see? It's
The
fine.
food is more exquisite than you ever could have imagined. You sample countless otherworldly dishes, sauces and bread and hearty stews whose tastes dance across your tongue.
No more own brand for us.
You tear at hunks of meat practically melting from the bone, juicy and tender and bursting with flavors you could scarcely begin to describe. Your cup fills itself again and again with a flowery nectar so sweet it tastes like glimmering jewels. This really is perfect, isn't it? It is the best meal you've ever had.
And the twist?
But then it's over. And you're just as hungry as when you began.
Oh.
Wasn't that perfect? We should do it again.
That's a question to everyone. Would you rather have food taste like exquisite but always be hungry, or only ever eat like the basic sort of slop which doesn't taste or anything and it nourishes you perfectly? I mean, you'll still stay alive even if you're hungry, but yeah, you never feel full. I actually don't know what I'd pick. One's very practical though.
The shadow washes across the table, clearing and replating. The feast is once again laid before you.
Nice tasting food, but always be hungry? Fair enough.
The food is good. Again, you tear into golden crispy flesh, dab at the slurry of aromatic sauces on your plate with thick crusted bread, sip your goblet of sparkling gems. But you have done this already. And then it's over. And you're just as hungry as when you began.
You're still hungry too, right? I know this wasn't as good as it was last time, but we just have to do it again. That's all. It'll be perfect if we just do it again.
So the shadow sweeps over the table, clearing the old and laying out the new. And so you do it again. The meat is fine, the bread is fine. You sample the side dishes and they're fine too. You finish your goblet, the liquid within no longer glimmering on your palate, instead leaving your mouth coated in a tacky film. You put it down and it fills again. You do not drink more. So we had a mediocre meal. It's not a big deal.
It's probably the same meal, we're just getting too used to it.
That's the trap. It wasn't mediocre at first. It's trending down.
We're just getting a little sick of it. So what? We just have to try something new. I'm sure we won't be stuck eating the same meal forever. Regardless of quality, it's over again, and you're just as hungry as when you began. Again.
No, something was wrong that time. But maybe I was just tasting it wrong. It looks just as good as it did the first time. It shouldn't taste like this.
Again, the shadow replaces your feast. And again you eat. The meat is greasy. The bread is tough, its crust hurting your jaw as you chew. The grey vegetables are barely worth the effort of picking through. You don't even touch the goblet, its sickly sweet aroma utterly unappealing.
This is just me at a buffet. Hello, Sippy.
I'm so tired of eating. At least you still have the memory of how good it was the first time, right?
I'm so tired of this.
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
A light went out. Maybe a coincidence, but maybe not.
How is Holdfast holding up, Outlaw? I popped on last night after the console release, and there was about 12 full servers, which was mad. I've only ever seen maybe maximum 2 full servers. Apparently they put on 2 event servers as well. So, yeah, very strange times for Holdfast. I imagine it will die off quickly, but for now, there's a lot of new players out there, and I think this evening's line battle is going to be very hectic. Light went out, maybe.
As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other 3 torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls.
What does
Their
it all
shadows
mean?
deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
What just happened? Did you make the torch go out? I don't think you did anything wrong. I think you just said something you wanted to say. Yes, it did sound like of her own mind for once. It doesn't. It's just a torch. Don't worry about it. Was still got plenty of light. Well, we ate. What are we supposed to do? Excuse me. Get up. Slightly push a chair away. I don't think you did anything wrong. I think you just said something you wanted to say.
But it was wrong. I took away a piece of our light. I'm not supposed to do that. I don't want him to be upset with me.
It's just a torch. Don't worry about it. We still have plenty of light. You said he. Who's he?
He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I think he made this place for us.
Ooh. Does the voice in my head jump to the voice in her head?
It all makes sense now. It's him, isn't it? He's making all of this happen. He's the one who's trapped us here. Who? The lovesick one, the one from last time. He's not gone. He's just with her now. He's the shadow.
Why did the fun one have to be a demon shadowy thing? Hey, Smitten, you were real chatty last time. Didn't you have anything to say? Yeah.
Smitten?
Are we going to have one of our voices talk back to us?
The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment, but you don't receive a response.
Sue says, well, that's cool, I reckon. I haven't had time to play lately. Had a rough infection, and then I spent most of my time on kendo going for the national team tryouts in September. I have to make it to first dan in Feb. Well done, Zippy. Yeah, I've thought about trying kendo once, but there's a lot of kit involved, so I didn't really start, should we say. But yes, keep us posted on that.
No, I saw him smile. That's him.
Oh yeah, there was that little V-shaped.
Regardless, it would seem that he, if there is a he, isn't something you can talk to.
He says his words are just for me, but he wants me to ask, isn't this enough? Isn't this what you wanted him to do?
Weird. This game's so weird.
He says he's tired. I don't think he'll answer anything else you have to say.
Well, we ate what we're supposed to do now. Excuse me, get up. Silently push yourself from your seat and slay the princess. I think... I'm sure we're going to get resistance, but... Well, we ate what we're supposed to do.
I don't know. Maybe we could play a game. Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
The flames roar and the shadow comes dancing across the table. It leaves behind an intricate game. Its pieces elegant and beautiful and enticing, its simple rules already apparent, even with little explanation.
Well, I draw my card, place 2 face down and 1 in defense mode, and end my turn.
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go. That sounds like a lot of fun, right?
Don't worry, I already know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yet another waste of time.
What?
Why all the distractions? What are we being distracted from? That's the real game. And I feel like I'm 2 steps behind.
You're overthinking it, mate. I feel like this is just something to do. We might as well try to have some fun.
This is, don't worry, princess, I'm a nerd. To be fair, I could have all eternity to try and learn Warhammer and I still wouldn't be very good at it. Or 40k at least.
You and the princess do indeed figure it out as you go. And what a game it is. The tension between turns, the triumphant highs of moves well placed, and the tragic lows of miscalculations and careless plays. the warmth of trust and the cool texture of deception. And then, the climax, as she places her final piece.
My orc wizard casts fists. Yes.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
What?
And so you start over. Time passes. You play the game. You win.
I lost the game. Ah, damn it.
Hey! Will you look at that?
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
Time passes. You play the game. She wins.
Congratulations.
Oh, I won. I guess we can play again.
There is a long pause, and the board does not reset.
Oh, is Smitten not a nerd?
This isn't fun anymore, is it?
I don't know. I'd have a good time.
It's never going to stay fun.
You don't need me to tell you that it isn't. Oh. The princess visibly panics as another torch sputters.
Wait. Maybe this is just too easy. Maybe if we added more rules and pieces, it would be fun again.
Yeah.
You need to buy an
It's just
expansion.
A little simple. We can make it fun again. The shadow descends on the board once again. More pieces are added, their shapes more intricate, their purposes less immediately clear, and the two of you set about discovering the complexities of the game anew. And so you do. And it is fun again. In fact, it's almost as fun as the first time you played, and the sputtering torch roars back to life. But then you get used to the additions, and the feeling starts to fade.
Quickly,
Creeping
buy more
numbness
expansions.
Settling in over the board. More pieces are added.
Yep.
The feelings flare. The feelings fade. The princess suggests new rules. A glimmer of what could have been excitement flits through your mind, quickly vanishing as the game progresses. Your pieces advance in an ever-increasing slog to their destination. Winning and losing become nothing but ends, and even the end becomes nothing as you roll over into a new game, the board resetting as many times as you can finish, till finally...
Is this just commentary on being married?
I'm out of ideas. I'm actually out of ideas this time. I don't think I can play anymore.
As the words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out. Again, the remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
This is awful.
I think we all know that we're not happy. We just have to admit it to ourselves.
It does feel like a horrible commentary on relationships burning out. Smitten does need to chill. There needs to be a balance between together time and alone time. It's just also worry. This place isn't right. We have to put the rest of them out. We have to get rid of this shadow. Yeah.
Why would we ever do that? We need the light. It's what keeps us happy.
Is it though?
Oh, I know. We should do something.
Play music?
How about...
The princess's face drops as she pauses mid-sentence.
Would you look at that? I'm out of ideas.
The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
What do you think will happen?
I'm too scared to say. What if my answer is what blows it out?
If you could do anything in the world, what would it be that you could choose? That's kind of what we were after last time, her choice. If your answer would blow it out, then it needs to be blown out. When does it? Then don't say it. We don't have to let it out. If you could do anything in the world, what would it be? What would you choose?
I think I'd like to dance under the stars.
Oh,
That sounds lovely.
But there aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
oh,
As she says that, the shadow rushes forward and tightens its grip on her wrists.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
oh. I feel empty. So that's that, huh? Why are you crying? Are you okay? Well, this sucks. You can open your eyes. I'm still here, you know. Nothing changed. We're just sitting in the dark. I'm so sorry. I feel like all of this is my fault. Slay the princess, do nothing. Well, this sucks. No. Let's do, I'm more interested about her feelings, because that's the interesting character part, so. Are you okay?
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
Where did she get mascara?
No, it feels like an important part of me is gone. But I'm still here. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know how I'm supposed to pick up the pieces.
Oh. You are your own person. You should be a whole on your own.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
But I'm getting ready for the depressing part with my alcohol. Oh god. Drink responsibly, Ivy.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do you still care about me?
Of course I do. I don't think I'll stop. Whatever we had between us wasn't real. This is real. I don't know if I ever have, but maybe I can now. That's a nice answer. I'm not sure I ever had the chance to figure out how I feel about you. I've just wanted to leave since the moment I found myself in the woods. Slate the princess. I'm not sure if I've ever had the chance to figure out how I feel about you. I've just wanted to leave since the moment I found myself in the woods.
Then maybe that's what we should do. Leave.
Yeah, I agree. Hello, Ashura. Oh yeah, all the mods. Offer her your hand. Yeah, that's polite.
As the princess steps towards the stairs, you offer her your hand.
I'm waiting for the narrator to push her down the stairs or something.
The corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile, and she gently takes your hand in hers. She's cold and a little clammy, but her skin against yours is the most real thing you have ever felt.
Oh.
You're offering surprisingly little resistance. If we leave the cabin, doesn't that end the world?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
It does if he's telling the truth.
Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world.
Oh, narrator.
It really was just all meaningless blather then, wasn't it?
Think what you will. I'm done fighting.
Oh. I'm sorry, narrator. I didn't mean to make it hard for you.
You and the princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance. And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me, even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. Genuinely, I do.
Hmm.
He's really gone, isn't he?
Yeah. There's an itching in the back of my head that feels like it's finally been scratched. No more shadowy figures yanking at our strings. No more strings. I guess we're free.
The stars are so beautiful.
What's going to happen? A quiet moment passes over you. Comfortable quiet.
I meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
Oh. Don't. Something bad's going to happen, though. Ivy, it's not really explained why we're like a little clawed reptilian-looking thing. Gently pulls you forward, and the two of you fall into a graceful step. The only rhythm that guides you is the shared thumping of your hearts, beating in perfect unison. Her face worn and tired. Oh, we do have like feathers and fur. That's weird. Her face worn and tired brightens the faster you move. A soft smile. Sorry. A soft, sad smile wielding until it reflects only genuine affection. You send her out in a wild spin, and your arms stretch to their limits. Only the tenuous grasp of your hand in hers holding you together. You share a gaze that feels like it lasts forever.
Thank you for taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
Oh no. Here it comes. Oh no. But you do not get the chance to respond. Nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Right. Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. I'm going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you're always scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
Feels too good to be true.
Farewell, skeptic, probably. Approach the mirror. I would slay the mirror, but it hasn't given me a chance. But I think if it ever does give me a moment to, I will. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Ooh, it's drippy this time. You're withered. You find yourself in the long quiet. That's what this sort of depicts. This weaving. Proceed to the cabin. Oh, there's literally nothing else to do. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You cannot be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? It doesn't matter how many times I go back. At least one of us will. One of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Wait. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse? What do you think of this vessel? You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? Do you know what happens to the world we leave behind? Do you still not care what I bring you next? How many more vessels do I need to bring you? I'm ready to... Let's ask questions. Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is a songbird in a cage of gilded shadows. She will make for an honest heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally learned to sing for herself.
No. I think we've asked the other things last time. You can't be a contradiction. How can you stand being a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Nothing she says makes sense. To my little brain, anyway. Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. No, not really. It all seems so distant, so soon, as I'm near you. I have no opinion, one way or the other. I just want it all to stop. You're just torturing me and I hate it. I think I hate you. I just want all it to stop.
It will, in time. But you still have a ways to go before we are done. Know that I hold no malice for you.
She's like the neutral planet from Futurama. Tell my wife hello. I'm ready to go back, I guess.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Every time. Everything goes dark and you die. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path, is a cabin.
In that cabin is a
You're here
princess.
to slay her.
Right. So we're back at the beginning. So I think I'll call that there. Right. So I may be on again after dinner. I might stream Holdfast and its new crazy wave of players and see what goes on there. I'm hoping I don't have to stream. I'm hoping Dinker will actually jump on and play, because it's quite an interesting time on Holdfast. But if he doesn't, I will do Holdfast. Yeah, new players are sure. Yeah, they did the console release and yesterday, and there was, as opposed to normal, which is about 2 full servers maximum, there was about 12 full servers. So it was very weird. But also in there messing around with updates and stuff, they have unmuted everyone that you've muted, so all the mic spammers are back. He's just put an announcement that he's doing Warhammer 3 with the boys. Nah. Well, I guess I'll stream it then, just because it's something new going down in Holdfast. Right, so yeah, I'll probably see you guys in an hour or so. Was it 8:45 is when the server goes up. Yeah. I will catch you then, chaps. You have a lovely evening if I don't see you. If I do see you, I'll see you because I can see you. I'm so bad at presenting. Right. Love and peace, chaps, and I'll catch you later.